Zechariah Part 1. A call to return to the Lord. In the 8th month, 2nd year of Darius, the word of the Lord came to the prophet Zechariah, the son of Berechiah, son of Iddo, saying, Return to me, do not be like your fathers. They did not hear or pay attention to me. A vision of a horseman. 24th day, 11th month, 2nd year of Darius, the angel who talked with me, and they answered the angel of the Lord, who was standing among the myrtle trees, and said, We have patrolled the earth, and behold, all the earth remains at rest. Then the angel of the Lord said, O Lord of hosts, how long will you have no mercy on Jerusalem, against which you have been angry these 70 years? Therefore, thus says the Lord, I have returned to Jerusalem with mercy. My house shall be built in it, my city shall again overflow with prosperity, and I, the Lord, will again comfort Zion and again choose Jerusalem. A vision of horns and craftsmen. And I lifted my eyes and saw, and behold, 4 horns. And I said to the angel who talked with me, What are these? And he said to me, These are the horns that have scattered Judah, Israel, and Jerusalem. Then the Lord showed me 4 craftsmen. These are the horns that scattered Judah, so that no one raised his head, and these have come to terrify them, to cast down the horns of the nations who lifted up their horns against the land of Judah to scatter it. A vision of a man with a measuring line. Behold, a man with a measuring line to measure Jerusalem, and behold, another angel came forward to meet him. Up, up, flee from the land of the north. A vision of Joshua the high priest. Then he showed me Joshua the high priest standing before the angel of the Lord, and Satan standing at his right hand to accuse him. And the Lord said to Satan, The Lord rebuke you, O Satan, the Lord who has chosen Jerusalem rebuke you. Is not this a brand plucked from the fire? Now Joshua was standing before the angel, and the angel of the Lord solemnly assured Joshua, Thus says the Lord of hosts, if you will walk in my ways and keep my charge. For behold, on the stone that I have set before Joshua, on a single stone with 7 eyes, I will engrave its inscription, declares the Lord of hosts, and I will remove the iniquity of this land in a single day. A vision of a golden lampstand. And the angel who talked with me came again and woke me, like a man who is awakened out of his sleep. What do you see? A lampstand, all of gold, with a bowl on top of it, and 7 lamps on it, with 7 lips on each of the lamps that are on top of it, and there are 2 olive trees beside it, 2 olive trees by it. This is the word of the Lord to Zerubbabel. Then the word of the Lord came to me, saying, The hands of Zerubbabel have laid the foundation of this house. His hands shall also complete it. For whoever has despised the day of small things shall rejoice, and shall see the plumb line in the hand of Zerubbabel. A vision of a flying scroll. I see a flying scroll. This is the curse that goes out over the face of the whole land, for everyone who steals and everyone who swears falsely. A vision of a woman in a blanket. Then the angel said, This is the blanket that is going out. And he said, This is their iniquity in all the land. And behold, the leaden cover was lifted, a woman in the basket. And he said, This is wickedness. And he thrust her back into the basket and thrust down the leaden weight on its opening. Behold, 2 women coming forward. They had wings. They lifted up the basket between the earth and heaven. Where are they taking the basket? To the land of Shinar, to build a house for it. And when this is prepared, they will set the basket down there on its base. A vision of 4 chariots. Behold, 4 chariots between 2 mountains, mountains of bronze. First, red horses. Second, black horses. Third, white horses. Fourth, chariot dappled horses, all of them strong. They are going out to the 4 winds of heaven. black horses goes towards the north country, the white ones go after them, and the dappled ones go towards the south country. And he said, Go patrol the earth. So they patrolled the earth, the crown and the temple. Take from them silver and gold, and make a crown, and set it on the head of Joshua, the son of Jehozadak, the high priest, and he shall build the temple of the Lord, and bear royal honor, and shall sit and rule on his throne. A call for justice and mercy. 4th year of King Darius, the word of the Lord came to Zechariah. Now the people of Bethel had sent Sharezer and Regem-Melech and their men to entreat the favor of the Lord, the coming peace and prosperity of Zion. Thus says the Lord of hosts, Old men and old women shall again sit in the streets of Jerusalem, each with staff in hand because of great age, and the streets of the city shall be full of boys and girls playing in the streets. Judgment on Israel's enemies. The burden of the word of the Lord is against the land of Hadrach, and Damascus is its resting place. The coming King of Zion. Rejoice greatly, O daughter of Zion. Shout aloud, O daughter of Jerusalem. Behold, your king is coming to you. Righteous and having salvation is he, humble and mounted on a donkey, on a colt, the foal of a donkey. The Lord will save his people, the restoration for Judah and Israel, the flock doomed to slaughter. The Lord will give salvation, him whom they have pierced, idolatry cut off, the shepherd struck, the coming day of the Lord. On that day his feet shall stand on the Mount of Olives, and you shall flee to the valley of my mountains. Then the Lord my God will come, and all the holy ones with him. On that day there shall be no light, cold, or frost, and there shall be a unique day, which is known to the Lord, neither day nor night, but at evening time there shall be light. On that day living water shall flow out from Jerusalem, and the Lord will be king over all the earth. And on that day the Lord will be one, and his name one. And this shall be the plague with which the Lord will strike all the peoples that wage war against Jerusalem. Their flesh will rot while they're standing on their feet, their eyes will rot in their sockets, and their tongues will rot in their mouths. Then everyone who survives of all the nations that have come against Jerusalem shall go up year after year to worship the King, the Lord of hosts, and to keep the Feast of Booths.